It's Week 11 of the National Football League.
And coming up, we'll get a look at Ezekiel Elliott, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing.
It's the Cowboys and the Texans on Monday
We've
night
all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Play stopped by Damone Clark. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
He finds Diggs right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throwing deep, and someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And leading them out from Central Michigan, an undrafted free agent back in 2017 and still here, it's Cooper Rush.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week, it really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down now, 7 to go. Man in motion here. From the 37. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Rush. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Rush. Catch made by Cooks. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Right back to Elliott now. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He throws a bullet deep to the big game downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Diggs there to bring it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. First down, Stroud. Deep shot doesn't quite work out, so that's an incomplete pass. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. So it's second down coming up. From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 16. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To the air with Rush. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Texans back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun now, 1st round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield. No return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They go play action on 1st. Ezekiel Elliott makes the catch. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
Here's Rush to throw. Got Lamb, and it's complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. That pass caught by Tank Dell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Now it's Stroud. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the ground again with Mixon. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 4. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys and Ezekiel Elliott just about set to get going on offense. And as we work our way through November, you see here he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. Rush now. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Rush now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Throwing, rush. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses. Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Texans returning their offense and this running back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Stroud throwing here on 1st. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So now we get a stoppage. Looks like a timeout called by the defense. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets it ahead. Has about 5 yards. Brought down by Deron Bland. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Throwing is Stroud. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he gets him around 6 there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 28. This finds Cooks complete. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Rush looking to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing off the play fake here. And a man is there to knock that away.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 10 now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
He's got it at the 24. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be Texans football. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On the option, here's Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. A give. This is Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Play action on first down. He's going deep this time. Trying to connect with Lamb, but it's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans take possession of the football.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Short pass brought in. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. 3rd and just 2 to go. Running it with Mixon. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. Running for it, Mixon. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Rush. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Elliott straight ahead. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll go with another punt, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The visitors and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. He's got him. That's Mixon.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Hits him on the in route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Here's Rush. That's going to be caught by Cooks. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jeff Okudah.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. He'll throw it yet again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's Rush to throw. Catch made by Cooks. He's got a gain of 6 there. Desmond King up to make the tackle. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Looking to throw. He lofts it deep left. He's got it inside the 25. So we've hit the end of 2. The Cowboys fighting to the halftime lead here in Dallas. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where you see the final score there. Jordan Love, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory. Bijan Robinson, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. Jalen Hurts, strong in the win, as his guys run their record to 8-2 with the W.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. Rush now to throw. Ferguson there to bring it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Elliott's on 1st and 10. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they send a man in motion. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it.
Big gain downfield, and he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Damian Pierce now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Man in motion out of the slot. It's mixed in on 2nd down. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And they're going to take over possession. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. This is Elliott running right. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
And 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing, rush. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. To the air with Rush. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
They send a tight end in motion. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's Mixon. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, Stroud. He finds Diggs right side. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Cowboys and Cooper Rush out for this next drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold.
He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense running out for a new series led by their running back. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. The shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Left side into the hands of Dell. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that makes it 2nd and long. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Call it 1 yard on the play. That leaves them with 3rd and 14. Back to throw, Stroud. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
The Texans set to punt. And this effort's going to give them an even half dozen tonight. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
This finds Cooks complete. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
46-yard line.
Rush now. That's Lamb running the slant. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Rush looking to pass. It's caught. Ferguson. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Brings up second and 7.
Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Running left, it's Elliott. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on third down. Rush. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From the 21. Searches from the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
A 38-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Pierce now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out now come the Texans on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. This one quickly to Dell. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Finding Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So someone's shaking up on that play. We've got to pause, and it looks like Stephon Diggs, who's the subject of attention down there. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. Into the hands of Schultz. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Stroud. This throw is caught. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The home teams and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Here's Rush to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Here's Rush. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 48. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing, Rush. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Ferguson's got it, complete.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Rush now to throw. The throw is caught. Bouncing football. And that's going to be a touchback. No! It goes out at the 1. Wow, they still have a shot at this. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll run here with Elliott. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came in.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First down, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. From the gun, Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Stroud throwing here on first. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast. Connection made to Dell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down. Shotgun now, first round. He's got it! Touchdown, Houston! Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football.
Illegal touching. Offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Zeke on the carry. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running the counter, Elliott. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Right back to Elliott now. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot.
It's 4th down.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Great vision, gets him across midfield. And out of bounds, and they're within inside of the red zone. That returns all the way down to the 30.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Complete to Diggs out left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To throw. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score Cowboys 39, Texans 31.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation, and they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.